Anyone in this room either hear about or see the article that said 99% of people got denied for this public service loan forgiveness? This is nothing to do with political stuff, but I'm going to call that fake news. If you really read that article, it says that 70% of people, they didn't have the right type of loans. 50% of the people, they weren't working at the right place. And 30% of the people, heck, they couldn't even do the paperwork right. But there was 1% that actually qualified for public service loan forgiveness. That's the silver lining. Now, all you have to do is play by the rules and you're going to be eligible. So what's it take for public service loan forgiveness? Number one, you got to be working at the right place. That's going to be a government or a 501c3 non-profit entity. So most people, now that Hahnemann closed its doors, just about everyone that I believe is in the greater Philadelphia area is going to be working in a nonprofit. Next, you got to have the right type of loans. Direct loans. Period, end of story. The vast majority of your medical school debt is going to be direct loans. You may have some Fell loans or some Perkins loans, but you can do what they call direct consolidation to change them over to direct loans. But before you go to a direct consolidation, talk to somebody that understands the loan landscape, because you can really mess yourself up with a direct consolidation. So number two, you got to have the right type of loans. And number three, you got to make the right type of payments. For residents and fellows, IBR, pay-as-you-earn, repay. They're all going to count. And you have to make 120 of them, which do not have to be consecutive. So if you do 1, 2, and 3, you're clocking time. Now, it is not mandatory. However, you should do your certification forms once a year. And you'll send them in to your servicer, and then they're going to keep tabs of where you're working, and they're going to send you back something that you have X amount of time locked, just so you know where you stand. And I can't tell you, how many times people say, oh yeah, I turned in my form, I should have had 62 payments, and I had like 22 payments. I can't answer that. But the sooner you find out about that problem, the better you can combat that problem. So if you do those things, and you plan on staying in academics forever or shortly thereafter your training years, you should be good. There's been nothing coming down from Washington, D.C. that says they're going to pull the rug out for this public service loan forgiveness program. So stay out of the newspaper, stay off of the internet with those articles. Just play by the rules and you will be fine.